not him, but with Natalia. So, and then I asked him a few questions, and I remember one of the...
Natalia is my assistant.
His assistant, yeah. I remember one of the first questions he asked me was, okay, but who are the other Parsis in the book? So he wanted to know, who he was sharing publishing real estate with. So I assured him that he was in the best company possible, and I think he agreed. And then we answered a few questions and a complete detailed profile. And the book was sent to Dr.
Did you put any Parsi cricketers in that book?
No, they're not that great. They're not that great. So then Dr. Hamid, who's here with us, very kindly sent the book to Mr. Mehta, and I think he bought 30 or 40 copies. He said, I want to distribute them to my...
captain of India.
Yes. He said, I want to distribute them to my Parsi friends.
Somebody, but Polly and Farooq engineer was
very contractor who lost his life.
Yeah, him I did, I must say.
He really
lost his sight, his vision.
Yeah, so that's how it first started. And then subsequently, after his book was launched, I was there for the launch, and then I read the book. It was a very nice book. But then I thought, this is a very understated life. This man has led a far more interesting life that has been made out in his own memoirs. I hope you don't mind my saying that. So I said, let's get to work on it. He may or may not agree. So I started writing it, and then I contacted him through Natalia again. And I mean, predictably he said no, because look, I just come up with my own memoirs, so I don't see what the need for another biography right now. So anyway, I persisted with my labors for sporadically for about a year or two, maybe two and a half years. And I think by 2011, by the time I came back to Mumbai, the first draft of the book was really ready. Of course, it needed updating subsequently. And then that's where the matter lay, because then I started work on the other book, Barons of Banking. And
what's it called?
Barons of Banking.
Barons of
Glimpses of Indian Banking History. So, and then Mr. Keku Nicholson, who also happens to be here, was the trigger for this book, which finally happened. Triggered in the sense that somewhere in December 2014, he told me, Janechke, Zubin is coming for his 80th birthday for the 2016 concert at the Bravours. So then something went click in my head and said, hello, a biography on one's 80th birthday is such a bad idea, so maybe he'll agree now. So then I contacted Zubin with renewed optimism, and well, this time he didn't let me down. But of course he did say, look, I don't know who you are and why are you doing this, and I need to read what you've written and things like that. So then we took it from there, and I met him. We had a long detailed interview. He was kind enough to give me an hour. That too after 6 hours of rehearsal when he came last to Mumbai. And then I started updating the book and writing it, and then we interacted. We had some long telephone conversations.
And then I had to read the book and correct it.
Yes, one of the first things Mr. Mehta told me was, look, I don't doubt your goodwill, but I don't want to have to correct everything you've written. So
no, let's not misunderstand. I did not correct his opinionated descriptions of my life and my music making. I had to correct facts, dates, things like that. And there were quite a few. But I must tell you, when I went through the first pages of this book, the incredible research that this gentleman has done. I don't know where he got all that information from. Obviously he did, because most of it is correct, and couldn't argue with it. And he went into details of my time in Montreal with the orchestra, Los Angeles, New York. He went through all the stations, my important stations of my musical activity, especially in North America, and then in Israel, of course. And, so I take my hat off to him for the amount of research and...
thank you.
Because he's a diplomat, he had a